little bit of a wind coming. All right, are you ready? This is our red boy. He is an F1B Bernedoodle from Clementine and Theodore, and he's now 8 weeks old and is right in the middle as far as his weight in the litter. So he is now 12 pounds, and I'm expecting his adult weight to be between 35 and 50 when he's fully grown at about a year old. He is what we call a black and white party. So his base coat is almost all white, and then he's got some really great black markings. So he's got really good symmetrical black around his eyes and on both of his ears. Yes. And then can we turn you around and show him? You can see his fun pattern. If we go all the way around, there we go. And he's got a few fun different patches on the back. And then all of his legs are all white. He does have a little bit of black that is coming through. It's hard to see. I'm looking at it, I can see it here, but you won't be able to see it on the video. It's called ticking. So when he eventually gets shaved down, you'll just see all these little cute, really pretty little black spots on his legs. Yes, he's got a very curly coat, which is also hard to see right now. So when he gets brushed out, he's kind of like a cotton ball, which is mostly what he is right now. But when he's not all brushed out, then it's just really, really crazy waves all over the place, which will turn into curls for him when his adult comes in, and that'll be when he's about 6 months old. So he is the only curly coated puppy in the litter, and he's going to have a coat that's going to be much more like that of our poodles. So he is going to be the best for those who have allergies, because he will be the most hypoallergenic. Hypoallergenic doesn't mean that they can't cause allergies for people, it just means they're lower. Hypo means low. So he's going to be less likely to do so than those of his litter mates who have the wavy coats. He's also going to shed less, but be a little bit more as far as the grooming goes. With our puppies who have curly coats, then it's usually about every 6 weeks that they're needing to go in for grooming and get everything nice and good and brushed out. And again, you'll have to be brushing in between so that they're not getting matted. So basically their hair can just mat faster, just because when their hair falls out, just like humans does, the curls catch it. And that's where the mats get started. So when we brush, then we get those out, so it keeps them from getting matted. So the curlier they are, the better chance they have to get matted if we're not keeping them brushed out. So as far as his physical was, he was also totally clear and good on everything. We didn't see anything at all to be concerned about, and all of his tests came back negative or normal. He also has medium to low energy. So he's a lot like his brother Navy Boy in that he doesn't rush into everything. He does like to sit back and wait, and he's really good about watching and waiting for his turn. Like just now when I went in to go get him, his litter mates were, well, his sisters were up right there at the baby gate waiting for me, and you know, kind of jumping up and down a little bit. They know I don't reward that behavior, so they try to do it really calm, but just right there letting me know they want to go. And then he was sitting back behind them, and that's how he's always been. He's just like, I will wait, I know you will get me when it's my turn. And so he's really patient, and I love that he does that, because it makes, yes I do, it makes my job a lot easier when I've got some also in the litter that are just a little bit more laid back like that. So this guy does have a really good high confidence level. He is also one that is really happy with new things, happy to go and explore stuff. As far as the temperament testing, he was the only one out of all the puppies with the things that new things I introduced them to that he went to personally inspect everything. A lot of the puppies, I do things that are a little bit startling, like I'll drop a metal bowl on the floor in front of them, and I expect them to startle. That I would jump and startle if somebody did that to me. What I'm looking for is then do they recover from that really quick, and how do they recover from that? And so that helps me to know, like, if they tuck their tail, run behind me, try to run away, want to get out of the space that we're working in, then that tells me I've got a puppy who I'm going to need to work with on exposing them to a lot of things in a really nice, calm way so they can get used to it. Well, this guy, he was just like, okay, yeah, what was that? Let me go check it out. And again, he would go at it and do it really nice and calm. He wasn't, sometimes the puppies get frightened. They'll want to attack the thing that they think could hurt them. He's very calm about it and doesn't go after it, but definitely went and touched everything afterwards, and was then very much like, oh yeah, it didn't get me. It's perfectly okay. And you can see he's a cuddle bug. He definitely loves, I love that he likes this. He's very calm. He's not pawing and kneading at me, but he does like to come and just cuddle up and sit with me, especially if he gets some time where his litter mates aren't around. I do notice that he does seek out time to be by himself. I think that while he enjoys playing with them, I see him doing that a lot, he also definitely likes to go and seek out time by himself. So sometimes I'll find that he'll just be hanging out in a crate by himself while the rest of them are outside playing with a new toy that I introduced. And it's almost like he's like, yes, thank you, Mom. Takes that as a good opportunity to be alone. But then he also loves the new toys. So I will, in the area where I work with him, I'll also make sure that I have new toys to introduce them to in there. And it's so fun because he comes in and he immediately is like, I know we're going to work. What do you want me to do? And he does really good with figuring that out. He's got super great eye focus. He learns really fast. But then when I'm taking a pause, because I'll be writing notes in my little book about each puppy, he will then take that opportunity to be like, okay, she's busy, and then he will go and he will start playing with one of the toys, just very happy and content by himself. So he's definitely one of those that he's that middle of the road puppy that a lot of us like to look for, because he's very content and happy to be with us, but he's also one that's okay to be by himself. And that's not all the time. That's when he feels like it, because there definitely has been times where he's like, no, I'm still wanting to work, so hurry up, and he'll bark at me a little bit and let me know that he would like me to continue working with him. But he's also good. If I just ignore him, then he's like, okay, apparently we're not working right now, so he'll stop. Yeah, what else? What else about you, big boy, huh? Just a sweet boy, a very sweet boy. I think that's probably it. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about what home. So he would do great with little kids. He would do great with elderly. He would do great with all ages, and also with pets and other dogs in the home. He just is one of those that is just super easygoing with whatever it is that you're asking him to do. He's going to be good to go. Yeah. Okay. Let's go do another close-up of you. Ready? Here we go. Can we see your eyes? Not really. Kind of hard, huh? There you go. Yeah, look at the ponies. That is Red Boy.